What's going on, Chosen One, man? It's your big brother Trend again with another important divine video. Spirit led me to tell you this. I'm getting so much downloads, man, from the Most High, man. I'm just giving it to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So thank God for that. Go ahead and press thumbs up right now if you got your own place to stay and you got your own car. All right. Go ahead and press thumbs up right now in the video. Let's get this algorithm ticking. If you got your own place to stay and you have your own vehicle to drive. All right. Comment below if you're working on it. Let everybody know, because somebody in the comment section can probably give you some tips. Let somebody know your story in the comment section. Don't be afraid to write, y'all. That's what this is all about. Helping people and connecting with each other so we can make the best out of our lives and our situation. So leave a comment below if you're working on getting your car. Leave a comment below if you're working on getting a place to stay. But I'm about to tell you how to do all that in this video, man. Okay, so stay tuned to the end. I got something very special for you. If you stay tuned to the end of this video, if you was compelled to watch this video, don't forget to subscribe at the very end. It's your big brother Trend, man. Listen, one of the worst situations that a chosen one could be in is not having your own place to stay. All right, not living under your own roof. All right, not staying in your domain, your personal private space. That's one of the worst situations a chosen one could be in. Okay, because a chosen one has high levels of energy. All right, and your private space should be the most important thing in your life. You know what I mean? When you got your own space as a chosen one, you can tap into your purpose. You can tap into your creativity. You can tap into who you truly are because you don't have any distractions around you. Most of the time, a chosen one is hindered because he or she has distractions around them. Okay? It's probably people that you stay with. If you stay with somebody, you probably stay with somebody. Yeah, they might say they're helping you. But really, most of the time, they're using you. And that's the only reason why they let you stay with them is because they know they can use you for something. All right, they know they know your potential, but they're not gonna necessarily tell you because they don't want you to move. Okay. And you know how I know? Because I've been there before. I done stayed with many friends and stuff like that, and on my journey. And the whole time I was with these friends, I was miserable, man. I was like, man, I can't even be creative, man. Like it felt like when you stay with somebody, it feel like you walking on eggshells, man. You know what I'm saying? When I used to stay with my homeboy, I didn't want to feel like I was going in the refrigerator too much. You know, it's just always something, man. It's like you can't make too much noise while you in your room because your person in the other room watching. It's just when you stay with somebody, it's just a lot of pressure on you. Okay, not unless it's your girlfriend or boyfriend, but even that too can become so stressful. All right, especially if you a chosen one and your whole purpose is to tap into your purpose. Okay, if you are staying with people and you want to tap into your purpose, you want to live your best life, it's really difficult to do that if you got people around you that are draining your energy that you stay with, man. I'm telling you by experience, man. I'm telling you by experience. Okay, and the only way you can start staying by yourself and staying in your own places and doing your own things and standing under your own roof, you have to stop giving in to other people who are feeding off of you. Okay, you're gonna have so many people that say, you want to move in with me, girl? Come on, girl, we can be roommates. Yeah, girl, yeah, woo. Y'all gonna throw a party the first night y'all move in, y'all gonna turn up. But eventually, after a while, bro, you're gonna start seeing your friend for who she truly is. She gonna be stealing your hair products. She gonna be eating up your food. She gonna be saying stuff to your friends behind your back. She gonna have guys over here at the crib that you ain't even approve of. Why is he over here? Oh, this is Jerome, girl. This is bro man from the 5th floor. I don't want him in my habitat. But see, these are the things you got to deal with when you stand with people. You don't really have no say so because it's either your way or it's either their way. Or most of the time, y'all not gonna be able to compromise because each person is his own individual. So It's hard to stay with somebody if you a chosen one and you want to do your own thing, man. You can't do your own thing. You can't be the greatest person that you can possibly be and do your own thing and be successful by staying with people. Most of the stuff that you want to do, you got to do it in private, man. You don't need to let people around you in distractions. You got to have your own stuff, man. And not only that, you got to have your own car, your own whip. And I know I probably sound like somebody, you know what I mean, who's just trying to just tell you something, just to make you feel bad or something. But nah, I know this by experience, y'all. I used to be him. Man. If you go through all my recent past videos, you'll see where I came from and where I'm at now. And this is why I'm telling y'all how important this stuff is. If you stay with somebody right now, or if you don't have your own car, if this the beginning of the year, that need to be your number one focus right now in of everything that you're doing. Okay? You got to get your own apartment. Something. If you got to get a studio apartment, bro, you need to get that studio apartment, man. I'm telling you. Because listen, the reason why these people is clinging to you and being codependent on you is because they know you got something, man. They know you going somewhere. But see, they won't tell you they doing this because they can get something out of you, and they can also hold you back. The more energy you give to other people, and the more you got other people around you that's distracting you, and they doing stuff, and they your so-called friend or family member or something like that. Listen, bro, you're not gonna be able to study like you want to. You can't walk around the house naked. You can't talk to God the way you want to talk to God. You are limited of doing things when you involve people to try to help you with stuff. Okay? And listen, I understand the situation. You might just be using your friend to get back and forth to work, or to, like, you know, drive you somewhere to the store. I understand that. I understand that you don't have nowhere to go and you got to stay in a shelter or something like that. I get it. I used to work at the homeless shelter. I know. But the point that I'm making is you can no longer do this anymore, man. It's a new year. You feel good. You got a fresh start. We starting from the top. And we not going through the year no more like this, man. Somebody comment below and say, I'm going to make a change today. You got to focus 100% on just getting your own place to stay. You know what's going to happen when you get your place to stay? Now, I'm going to tell you how to get it. Just stay tuned to the end of this video. When you get your place to stay, man, you're going to find the most precious thing that anybody can find in the world. Especially nowadays. It ain't money. Bro, it ain't having your own spot so you can invite the chicken heads and bum chic and them over. It ain't the girls that you're going to be able to attract because you got your own crib. You know what I'm saying? You got your own car. It ain't going to be the fact that you're going to have, you know what I mean? You're going to go get it hooked up, souped up, put a body kit on it, you know what I'm saying? Thug it out. Nah, we ain't trying to pimp my ride, nothing like that. You just trying to get you a car that's affordable, that you can drive to get you from point A to point B. All right, you the chosen one. You don't need the flash. You don't need to have nothing fancy. You don't need to have an Audi or a G-Wagon or a Tesla. You don't need that stuff, bro. That's material stuff. You just need you something to get from point A to point B. Bro, I used to ride around in a hoopty, bro. I used to have an Eagle Talon. This lady that seen me walking to work every day, she stopped me on the road and told me to go. I can have her car that was in the parking lot for years. Nobody was driving it. It was an old, broke down Eagle Talon. Y'all go look that up and y'all know what that is. You don't know what that is. I drove that hoopty, bro, like it was my brand new Mercedes. But guess what? I didn't have to walk no more. I didn't have to worry about nobody taking me to work. It don't matter what you drive. It don't even matter where you stay. You can get an Airbnb. If you don't know about Airbnb, look in the description section of this video and look in my comment section of this video. I got the link to my Airbnb. If you need to stay in the Airbnb, listen, Airbnbs are the newest revolutionary thing you can stay in, bro. They come with furniture. You don't got to pay light bills, no utilities. You don't got to pay water bills or nothing. You just pay the down payment for how long you want to stay in the Airbnb. It could be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. People will literally host you their home. This is what people are doing. Instead of buying an expensive hotel where you got to check out at 11 o'clock in the morning and you only living in a little square with a bathroom, a TV, and a bed, you can Airbnb a whole house. That's what I used to do. Man, I used to work online, right? I used to have an online job with a little computer. I got my cell phone, and I used to do stuff online and make money online. And I used to take my online money that I made when I got paid, and I used to buy me an Airbnb for like a month. You know what? I was spending money on an Airbnb. It wasn't my place to stay. But guess what? The most priceless thing that you're going to get out of this is the peace. See, the peace and the happiness and the solitude is what you need. Once you get by yourself, bro, you can think clearly, bro. I'm telling you, it's so valuable that it's not even common. See, most people live in the rat mindset. They always trying to get people to do something for them. Oh, you gonna pay this for me? You can do this for me? They gonna always think like that, and they never gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Most people got that mindset, let me go stay with the Tide. And he got a nice house. She ain't gonna never make it in life because she always codependent on what a man can do for her. He ain't gonna never make it in life because he trying to bum off women. Riding in the passenger seat of a passenger's ride. Trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub. I mean, I used to ride in the passenger side of my girlfriend's car when I had them. That's the only song I could think about. I felt like a screw. I ain't gonna lie. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm gonna have my own stuff one day. See, wherever you at right now, if you don't want to be there, you can get there. The only thing you gotta do is keep thinking in the back of your mind, I'm gonna get my stuff up. And look, you gotta be working towards it. And nobody gonna help you do this. Now you might say, well, how do I do it, Trent? Here's the answer. Listen, if you don't get this, you gotta book a session with me, all right? Here's the answer to having your own place to stay and having your own car to drive, all right? What you do is, see, I didn't have money most of the time that I wanted someplace to stay. But you know what I did? I was so focused on having my own stuff. I would go to like apartment complex homes and stuff like that in the rent offices. And I would just go in there and get brochures of every place that I think I wanted to stay. I didn't know how much it cost, 1 bedroom, 2. I didn't know none of that. But I was walking on faith. So I would go in these places, and the front lady, the leasing office, the leasing agent, she'll give me information for that place. I go to that place, and at the end of the day, when I get home, back to my friend's house who I was staying with or something, I would have all these brochures in the little folder, and I just sat there and I just look at the prices and stuff and just thinking, like, how can I make that amount of money? I can make that amount of money. I pay that. And I just did this until I started to understand more how to stay by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, I can still work this job and I can pay that. I got my cell phone. I don't need a house phone. I'm good. I can buy this, and I'll go back on Airbnb and I'll see how much they charge. How much do you charge to stay here for 2 months? That's $1,100. All right, so I got this much money. I got that. I can put that with that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna buy the Airbnb for a whole month. When I would go to them Airbnbs, bro, I would have the time of my life. Had the music loud in the house, bro, walking around butt naked. You know what I mean? Had the drinks going, you know what I mean? TV on, doing what I wanted to do. It feel good to be by yourself and don't have no Decepticons around you using you, bro. It feel good. You ain't got to worry about nobody going in the bathroom, holding up the bath. Man, come on. I did it like that I stayed in Airbnbs and stuff like that. I did that for like 2 years, bro. 2 years. And it got so fun that I didn't even really want to even stop it. But then when COVID hit, it made me pump the brakes, and I had to find somewhere to stay. That's the only reason why I stay where I stay at now. Like, and I settled down because I was spending money. I was happy. I had finally moved out of staying with people for the first time in my life. I had my own places to stay, and it was crazy because with Airbnbs, you can go anywhere in the nation as long as you got the money and the flight money to get there. Boom, get your Uber, go from the airport, go to the Airbnb. It's yours. They got the door open, it's ready for you. You can stay in that mug anywhere you want in the nation. All right. And when it came down to the car, it took a while for me to get the car. You know what I mean? Get up to my own car while I went inside the dealership and got my own car. Okay? You might have to ride Lyft and Ubers from time to time. That's okay. But at least you ain't got to you ain't got to worry about nobody trying to come pick you up and them being late and they being mad at you and you got to pay them gas money. Man, ain't nobody trying to go through all that with these Decepticons. Listen, it's better off to use an Airbnb for now and a Lyft and Uber. That's it, bro. Just, you got to make sure you have a job to keep the money flowing so that you can do what you want to do. Because I'm telling you, if you're a true chosen one, you got to have your own sacred space. Okay, if you want to walk in your purpose and your vision, you have to have, it is very important for you to have your own personal and sacred place. Okay, I can't stress that anymore, how important that is, man. Once you get that place, it's going to feel like, man, it's going to feel like you successful. I mean, it's going to feel like you already, you know, you where you need to be. Because I'm telling you, man, peace and happiness is priceless in 2024. Most people got money, but they ain't at peace and they ain't happy. So it ain't that you trying to get money. You just trying to get to the peace, yo. If you're a chosen one, your whole objective in 2024 is trying to be to get to the peace. Okay? Trying to get to the, isolate yourself away from people who draining you, who taking from you, who bringing you down, who taking your money from you. If you working at a job, that's what they want you for. That's why they want you to stay with them. Oh, he can give me that money. You know how these bots think. They don't know how to do nothing else but think about money, and then they still broke at the end of the day because they bots. The only thing you should be thinking about, chosen one, is getting in a sense of peace by yourself, your own stuff, doing your own thing. If you work on what I'm telling you in this video, by the end of this year, you'll be having all this stuff. I'm telling you, you had a house, a condo, studio, whatever. Bro, listen, you're going to thank me so much. You're going to feel so good about your life because I already know you're going to do it. Comment below and say, I'm going to do it. Now, if you need help with this, all right, because I know it's not easy. One thing I'll be suggesting people that's trying to move out of places and trying to get their own car and stuff, you need to get the money vortex. Okay, I keep telling y'all, get the money vortex because that's going to activate how you can make the money to be able to buy the stuff that you need, be able to buy your own apartment, your own townhome, or rent it. All right, that's what we mostly doing now is renting. Okay, renting or renting to buy. Okay, don't feel ashamed. You know, if you have to stay in somewhere, if it's a spot that ain't all that vibrational, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You're gonna move out of there soon. We just trying to get you into a space of peace. All right. Now I ain't trying to say go stay in Compton. You know what I'm saying? Or nowhere like that. I ain't trying to tell you to go stay in the 4th Ward of New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, and pay $20 a month for rent. Shouts out to the people out there in 4th Ward. Y'all know what point I'm making. I'm just trying to be funny. All right. But I'm telling you, try to move somewhere where the vibration and the energy is peaceful. You know what I'm saying? And everything else will flow, but you got to have some money in your pocket. And if you don't know how to activate the money part of your journey, you need to get my money vortex today so you can finally learn how to activate the money that you need in order to move into your own spot, in order to rent your own apartment and get your own car. Okay? And listen, y'all, if you out there don't got this stuff, listen, don't worry about it. This is the start. Okay? When the student is ready, the teacher will show. And then I showed up today with this topic. So this message is for you to confirm it to you that, look, it's going to happen to you the same way it happened for me. But you gotta move and you gotta act on it. Even though you might not have the money, you might not know where you need to stay or what you want to drive. Bro, go to the dealership anyway. Just go in there, give them your information. They gonna try to give you a car. That's what they doing nowadays. You know, they ain't nobody got no money. They're not selling no cars. Man, these people is giving away townhouses, apartments, everything because the world is in an economic state of depression right now. So they trying to just give it to you, bro. Cars. Bro, when I went and got my first brand new car, bro, I didn't know what I was gonna get into when I walked into the dealership. Man, that dude, I sat in there for 3-4 hours, that dude, and I called one of my friends to give me a little loan of money. She did it, thank God. But they gave me the car. Credit wasn't good, nothing. They just gave it to me like, here, you got it now. Hope you can make the payments. Because if you don't, it's on you. I'm like, I got it then. Drove right off the lot in a brand new car. I done had 3 brand new cars in the past 2 years just because I can get it. Why? How did you do that, Trent? Because I just walk on faith. I just walk in these dealerships and I use my energy and I use my vibes. And you know what? I just sit back and I let God do the rest of the work. That's what he wants you to do. God want to see your faith first. He want to see you walk in there first. He want to see you go into the rent office. He want to see you to go to the dealership. If you show him your faith, he'll do the work. After you look at the brochures, you look at the information, you look at your credit report, you look at how much your car costs, bro, he gonna start talking to you and telling you what the next thing to do. But you got to get that money vortex if you need money in order to do that. But anyway, comment below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. Do you stay by yourself right now? If you do, let people know how good it feels to be at peace and be by yourself. If you got your own car, let people know how it feels to not have to depend on somebody to take you somewhere. If you still stay with somebody, let us know what's your situation. Are you struggling? Speak or let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below because people can probably help you on this channel, man. With that being said, y'all join my Discord group. Join my Discord group, man. One of the chosen ones is going to be in the comment section below. We all in there talking in the 24-hour chat that I have provided for y'all. With that being said, man, y'all stay blessed. Keep God number one. It's your big bro Trend. Peace, man. Peace.